Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Kayla here with PetMD, and this week we're going to be talking about the products that you need for your senior pets. So first and foremost, before we get started, just a couple housekeeping reminders. Before you start anything new with your pet, check in with your veterinarian. They know your pet best. I can recommend products, but before you start anything new for your pet, especially your senior pets, just check in with your veterinarian, go in, get an exam, bring up the products that you want to start your pet on, and talk to them about whether or not it's right for your pet. So, like I said, I'll talk about a bunch of different products that I think are going to be great for your senior pets, but just check in with your veterinarian before you start your pet on anything new. Second, every pet is different, so what I might recommend, your pet might think is gross and they might not want to eat it, they might not like it, it might not be right for them. So remember that every pet is different, and go back to number one, check in with your veterinarian before starting anything new, because you never know what your pet will like or won't like. And then finally, if you have any questions about any of our products that I talk about today or any of our products in our entire line, feel free to reach out. We're here to help. We want to answer your questions and help your pets live happy, healthy lives. So, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us through Amazon. You can ask questions in the chat. You can email us. You can call us. We're here to help if you have any questions. So, let's get started talking about our senior pets. So, depending on your breed, some dogs reach senior status a little bit earlier than others. So, your bigger breeds, they grow faster and they reach senior status earlier, so around 7, some 6, 7, 8 years old. Some other dogs, smaller breeds, they might be 8, 9, 10 years old before they're reaching that senior status. Cats about 8 or 9, depending on your veterinarian. Some vets will start doing blood work on your senior pets around 7. Some will wait till 9 or 10. That's really your veterinarian's preference. And if your pet looks like they need it, some pets age faster than others. Some pets have more health problems than others. I've had pets that had health problems their whole life, and I've had pets that got well into their teenage years and were healthy pretty much all the way till the end. So it's really, every pet is an individual. So we're going to talk about some products here that we have that I think are great for most senior pets, and some of these are a little specific, but most of them, but a lot of these would be generally good for any pet that is reaching their teenage years, or 8, 9, 10, and then beyond. And a pet's life expectancy is not quite as long as we hope it to be, but your pet can live to be there are cats that are in their 20s, so if you're taking good care of your pet, then hopefully they'll live a long, happy, healthy life. So first product that we're going to talk about is our hip and joint supplement. So if you saw our live earlier this week, I talked all about our advanced hip and joint supplement. Why would you need to start your dog on a hip and joint supplement? Well, as we age, your body starts to stop producing a lot of the things that it used to produce, or it produced when you were younger, and then you start to have deficiencies. So for instance, if your pet has started to slow down, they don't walk as fast as they used to, they don't get up and down stairs as well as they used to, they're struggling to get up and off the couch, or they're not going for as long walks, or you're noticing that they have an abnormal gait, they're kind of favoring a hip or so because it's painful, then your dog might have hip and joint issues. So they might have arthritis or something similar. So the joint pain will cause them to walk funny, to not want to get up and down. We get that in humans as well. The older you get, the less your body wants to do what you want it to do. And the same thing for our dogs and cats too. So if you're noticing any of those signs, then it might be time to get your dog on a hip and joint supplement, because as the joints age, they stop producing glucosamine. And so glucosamine and chondroitin are both naturally occurring amino acids in the body that help to lubricate the joints. They help produce synovial fluid, which is, the fluid that's in your joints that helps them move. And if you don't have that glucosamine and chondroitin, or your reduced levels, then your joints aren't going to be able to move as well, and then they start becoming inflamed. So that inflammation then leads to pain. So what can you do? You can put them on a hip and joint supplement that contains glucosamine. So glucosamine, when it comes from a supplement, a lot of times it's a shellfish. It comes from shellfish. It can come from other sources, but most hip and joint supplements, their source of glucosamine, like in ours, is shellfish. And then you also have chondroitin. So that's like the bare minimum for a hip and joint supplement is chondroitin and glucosamine. Those are kind of the building blocks of getting your pet healthy joints. Our hip and joint supplement also contains MSM, which I'm not going to try and pronounce the full name of that, but that is another supplement that helps to lubricate those joints, helps to reduce inflammation in the joints, because, like I said, inflammation is when you have inflammation in the body, that's what causes the pain. And then if you reduce that inflammation, you inadvertently reduce the pain. So MSM helps reduce inflammation. Our hip and joint supplement also has turmeric, which the curcumin in turmeric helps to reduce inflammation. And that's been something that's been used for hundreds of years as an anti-inflammatory for things like arthritis. It also has yucca in it, which again is another plant. So like turmeric has been used for hundreds of years. The yucca comes from the deserts in the southwest United States and northwest Mexico. So it comes from those deserts down there, and it is been used, like I said, for hundreds of thousands of years as an anti-inflammatory for arthritis. So having all of those things packed in here. Also has vitamin E, which supports healthy cell function and has antioxidant properties. So there's a lot of really great stuff packed into our advanced hip and joint that will help your dog move better. So even if your dog is not actively showing signs of hip and joint issues, it's a good idea to start your older dog on a hip and joint supplement, because likelihood is that they're going to eventually need it. So, that's the good thing about supplements as opposed to waiting till their hip and joint issues are further along, because if you get too far gone where a supplement isn't going to help anymore, then you're going to have to be on an NSAID, which, Advil, Motrin, that sort of thing, or steroids to help reduce inflammation. And those have side effects. So if you're using them for long term, they have side effects. A supplement can be used long term. There's no side effects, little to no side effects for any of these ingredients. So it's something your dog can be on long term. And these are what they look like. They have the yellow dusting on it is the turmeric, so that might vary slightly in color from jar to jar, but that's normal because that's the turmeric. So that's our advanced hip and joint supplement. So next we'll talk about our CoQ10, and so this is so if your dog is older, your dog or cat gets older, they might be at risk for heart disease. So older pets, there are some breeds that are high risk for heart disease, or your vet might have told you that your dog or cat has heart disease. Then a CoQ10 supplement might be a good for you to introduce to your pet's diet. So CoQ10, coenzyme Q10, or ubiquinone, that's several names for the same thing. It's an antioxidant that helps support and protect the heart and cardiovascular system. This compound, ubiquinone, is found naturally in the body, but as your pets get older, like the chondroitin and glucosamine, your body stops producing it as much. So, you might need a supplement to kind of get your body back to those levels that it needs for proper heart support. Many commercial pet foods don't include ubiquinone in their pet foods, so you're not necessarily going to find that in their food. So supplement is where you'll have to go for that. So what does ubiquinone do? It helps promote energy creation on a cellular level. And it aids in energy and vitality for your furry friend. It helps reduce systemic inflammation associated with heart disease. So it's made for cats and dogs, so you can give this to a cat or a dog. And there's only a few ingredients in it, so it's 100% ubiquinone. And then it's gel capsules, so I'll show you. That's what they look like. And that's the other ingredients are rice bran oil, gelatin, glycerin, beeswax, natural color, and water. So that's really just to make them the gels. So the feeding instructions on these, you give a small dog and cats under 25 pounds one of these every other day. And then dogs over that, you would give one soft gel a day. So that's the ubiquinone. And if you looked at that soft gel and were like, I don't know how I would get my dog or cat to eat that, that's where Wrap-A-Pill comes in. Wrap-A-Pill is literally what the name suggests. It helps wrap pills. So, senior dogs and cats, the older they get, the more likely they're going to have health issues, and the more likely they might need to be on some sort of medication. So, if you're giving the ubiquinone, the CoQ10 supplement, or you have to give them some other supplements, or you have to give them medication, the Wrap-A-Pill is where it's at. For you can give this to dog, or you can give this to cats. They tend to not like it, so that's a little, cats are very picky with their food. But we have a cheese and bacon, peanut butter, and bacon flavor. And basically, it's a pill paste, so you can just pick some out of here. And basically, it's kind of like cookie dough, Play-Doh, kind of that consistency, more like Play-Doh, but kind of looks like cookie dough. And you'll basically, take a pinch, however much you need, just to wrap your pill. You'll put your pill, your powder, your liquid. You can also check out our TikTok. Also did some videos on that showing how exactly you would wrap a powder or a pill or a liquid. So basically you'll take that, you'll wrap it up, and then it becomes a little treat for your pet. So that is a great option if you need to give your pet pills. So this, if your pet is allergic to wheat, the bacon flavor doesn't include wheat in it. So, if your dog is allergic to wheat, then I would go with the bacon flavor. So again, we have bacon, peanut butter, and cheese and bacon. And the great thing about these is that it's low calorie because you're choosing how much of the Wrap-A-Pill to use. So you're not, stuck using already predetermined pill pocket. You can pick as much as you want for this. So if your dog will, you just need a little bit, or if your dog is really good at finding the pills, you can put more in. If you have multiple pets, and let's say one of them is on a medication and the other one is not, you can pinch off a little piece of the Wrap-A-Pill and give it to them as a treat so that both dogs feel like they're getting a treat. So that's a great thing, is that, they're low calorie, so it won't interfere with any diets, and you literally just wrap the pill, wrap the powder, wrap the liquid, and give your pet the medication that they need. So that's Wrap-A-Pill. It's a great product. I think that if you need to give your pet medication, definitely go ahead and purchase that. again, a lot of our products are on subscribe and save. So if your pet is on a medication long term and you find out that they love Rapid-Pill, you can just subscribe and save to it and have it come to your house however often you need it, and then it just shows up and you don't have to worry about it coming to your house. So one of my favorite things is to just have products arrive at my house exactly when I need them. So what else do we have to talk about? Let's talk about our dental care. So dental care is super important. I talk about this a lot, that dental care is not just about their teeth and their gums, but dental disease can lead to kidney disease, liver disease, and heart disease. Because if you think about it, if you have all that bacteria in the mouth, then they're swallowing that bacteria and it's going into their body and it's going into their bloodstreams and it's affecting their liver, kidneys, and heart. So giving proper dental care, routine dental care, is super important for your pets. So we have our dental care ProDen PlaqueOff powder. This is a seaweed, so literally seaweed. The A in ProDen is the only thing in here, so don't have to worry about allergies for that. It's literally just the seaweed. And you give weight-dependent scoops, so 1 or 2 of these a day. You pour it over their food. You can wrap it in the Rapid-Pill. Pour it over their food, and it goes to work from the inside out. So it helps to prevent new plaque or tartar from forming, and then it also helps to soften existing plaque and tartar, so then you can just wipe it away and it's not stuck on their teeth. Like I said, it's literally just the seaweed. It works from within. You'll start to see results within 6 to 8 weeks of noticeably cleaner teeth. And this can be used for cats and dogs, and it's a great product because you're not doing anything active. So you're literally just pouring the powder onto their food and you're letting it go to work. You don't have to struggle with toothbrush and toothpaste. And the best time to start dental care is when your pet is young. But if you have a senior pet, the second best time to start dental care is now. You're never too late to start dental care. The ProDen PlaqueOff, I know several people who have started their dogs on it later in life. I know one person in particular didn't adopt their dog until I think he was 8 or 9, and he had pretty extensive dental, plaque and tartar buildup. She started him on this and her dog on this, and now he has really good looking teeth. There's still some staining from the plaque and tartar that's been on his teeth, but there's no new plaque and tartar that's building up, and it's really great to save their teeth later in life, especially when they're more likely to need to have teeth pulled. So in partnership with that, if you have the dental care, like I said, it's going to soften that plaque and tartar on the teeth. So getting the dental wipes to go along with that to just wipe off the plaque and tartar that has been softened by the ProDen PlaqueOff. And so these are just little wipes. They have the dental solution already soaked. They're pre-soaked pads. So you literally just take a pad, you can wrap it kind of around your finger like this, and then just kind of rub along their teeth, get all of that plaque and tartar off, and you're good to go. So you're not struggling with a toothbrush and toothpaste. It's already pre-soaked, and it has a apple and mint flavor, so it gives your pet a nice fresh breath in addition to helping to keep their teeth nice and clean. So if you're not already doing dental care, that should be the one thing. If you take away anything from this, so start your pet start cleaning their teeth, start them on the ProDen PlaqueOff, and supplement with the dental wipes, because that is a huge thing that you want to prevent them from needing to have teeth pulled. There are some pets that are just prone to bad teeth. It's a genetic thing. So some pets are just going to have their teeth professionally cleaned by a veterinarian, and then there's some pets that won't ever have to. But if you're starting them on a dental care, then you're going to either delay that or prevent them from ever needing to have teeth pulled in the first place. So dental care, super important for your pet. And last but not least, we're going to talk about our omega-3s. So omega-3, so the EPA in omega-3 helps to reduce overall inflammation. It can help with the symptoms of arthritis, including cartilage repair. It also helps with allergies, such as dry skin and shedding. So it's a great option to add to your senior pet's diet to give them that omega-3s to kind of help with any itching, scratching, biting, help with arthritis or joint health. So an omega-3 is a great option just to add to their diet. We have two options here. We have our salmon omega bites. So this is what they look like. And so the big difference between these, this is salmon, and so you'll give a few more of these a day. So, you know, feeding instructions, under 20 pounds is going to be 2 of these, over 60 pounds is going to be 6 of these a day, and you can break that up between morning and night. So, you know, that's the salmon omega bites. And then we also have our Catalyst Plus chews. And so these are a lower allergen formula, so you'll give less of these, and this is what they look like. So like a dog under 30 pounds, and you can give these to cats and dogs, but cats probably won't eat them. You're not gonna sugarcoat that. Cats probably won't eat it. It has a synthetic cheese flavor to it, whereas these are more of a salmon flavor. And then under 30 pounds, you'll give half of one of these a day. So low calorie, but it has a lot more of the omega-3 in it a lot more of the EPA and DHA in it than the salmon omega bites does. The Catalyst also has vitamin E in it, which, like I said before, vitamin E works to support healthy cell function. It has antioxidant properties, and it helps support vision health. DHA is also good for that too, but you know, just adding in that extra vitamin E is also really great. So those are all our products that I recommend for our senior pets. I also mentioned earlier the bone broth powder. I don't have this out here, but I should. That's a really great low allergen. It's literally just 2 ingredients. That's great to support hip and joint health and some other things as well, because the elk antler and elk bone in that, literally just 2 ingredients, but also have a lot of really great health benefits as well. So yeah, those are some of our products that I'd like to recommend for our senior pets. So if your dog or cat is getting up there into their teenage years, and you know, they really need a little bit more support, you can check out any of our products here. We have our advanced hip and joint, we have our CoQ10, our dental care products, so our dental wipes and our dental care ProDen PlaqueOff, our salmon omega bites, our Catalyst Plus chews, and our Rappa pill.